Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Well, last time we killed Jay Leno. I know some of you might be sad, but not me. It was fun. And now we are going to take on the cause of Moga Village's problems, the Elder Dragon Sidaeus. But before we get started, there is a bunch of people that want to talk to us, and you know, I really don't care. I really don't. Oh. But this guy also has stuff for me, so he has goodies. Oh, he also found Diablo's parts, so that was nice of him. Wow, he is learning a lot of shit. You done now? Okay, there we go. Now to talk to Cha-Cha. And what does he have? Oh, that was an Nectar part, so I have not checked these guys in a long-ass time. But for this, definitely have some oxygen supplies on you, and also I'm going to talk to the Argosy captain over here and make a quick trade. I'm going to check to see what goods he has. I want these underwater ballista ammo. Alright, and hopefully I have enough stuff to complete this trade. And yes, I should. There we go. Because the underwater ballista ammo will actually come in handy, like big time handy. Because this quest is entirely underwater. There's very little oxygen, and that's why you need Cha-Cha with the ancient mask. Otherwise, you have no oxygen. You will die underwater, and it will be hilarious. Oh, no, stop. Okay. Who else do I need to talk to? Okay, Junior wants to talk to me. Alright, they're talking about preparations for the Sidaeus. Now, what is a Sidaeus? Well, Sidaeus is massive. Like, really freaking massive. And he's not the biggest monster. That's still, I think that title is still held by Raviente from Monster Hunter Frontier. This guy is pretty noticeably large, and he has a giant horn that needs to be broken off. Would you guys stop talking? I mean, Jesus Christ, guys.
Are you still using your ice-based weapon?
That is actually a very good point. I need to get rid of this weapon. Thank you. I did not think about getting rid of that because there is an armor set that I plan on using for this, and I would have completely ignored everything because I'm an idiot. And I don't think I saved that armor set as an equipment, so, well, let's go change some equipment here. I decided to go offline a while back and get some new armor from the Royal Ludra. Well, why? Because the first section of this hunt is going to be a chase. And we need as much stamina as we could possibly get. And the Thunderclap weapon, a longsword that's based from Lagicris, which is an electric type, basically the Chain Slaughter's replacement. And let's see what sort of skills. Oh, actually, there's one more thing I need to get. Let's see, what was it? Or actually, I don't think I need it. Okay. Or endless oxygen. Okay, I need to see this real quick. Is it in status? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay. So never mind. If you have the Royal Ludroth armor set, I did not know this, you don't need to get oxygen. So we're gonna fight the Sidaeus, and we have a lot of stamina, and we don't need oxygen, so that's really, really good. And we get to see in awe of this giant monstrosity that is terrorizing Moga Village. I love this cutscene. I love it to death.
Holy shit. Dude, he's huge. Is he part whale?
Yes. That's something that a lot of people seem to joke about. Yeah, he is part, kind of like a whale. Now, the first part of this quest is going to be a chase. You need to do sufficient damage to him before he gets into Area 3. And so, basically, your tell is attack him in his beard. And so once you do that, you should be golden. By the way, they give you a Farcaster for this. I don't know why, really, in case you need an emergency. And, alright. First things first, I'm going to take a couple rations in order to keep my stamina up. Alright, and let's get started. So you literally have to jump off this cliff here. It is a one-way street, so once you start, there's no going back.
You can still use your weapon.
Yeah. It's an underwater hunt. Of course you can use a weapon. So the goal here is constantly aim for his beard. He's going to be moving relatively slowly. There's going to be some obstacles in his way, but he can do shit like that to kind of knock you aside. It is very important that you do as much damage as humanly possible. And, you know, on reflection, I should have brought some might seeds. This would have made doing this a lot easier. And when he does that, he's going to shake his head around and possibly injure you. This guy, I don't know what his deal is, why he's sort of running away. But because of that, I don't think I've ever failed this. But I'm pretty sure if you don't do enough damage, you will fail.
Is that a time limit thing?
Yeah, well, there's actually two types of time limits for this, interestingly enough. This is the first time, of course, is doing the damage before he gets into Area 3. And then, as you can see, if you look at the timer on the top left, it's noticeably shorter. In this case, this is not a kill quest. It is a repel quest. So, much like the first round with the little guy, Chris, Cody, you weren't there to see that. Oh, wow, he's mad. In this case, our goal is not to kill him. But we could still break that giant-ass horn of his. But that will be later on when we get into Area 3, which is actually a really cool area. It looks like an underwater arena. It's amazing. Man, this guy is not liking me. Usually he doesn't shake this much. And I'm not sure where Cha-Cha and Kayamba are. But once you do break that beard, he is not going to even mess around. He's going to make a beeline straight for the Area 3. So actually, breaking his beard makes this go by a lot faster. And usually, it almost looks like he's actively trying to attack me, which is unusual because he does not do that.
Is this the first time you use this weapon against him?
Yeah, this is well, this particular type, I always make sure to have the Thunderclap or Chain Slaughter because it's an electric-based weapon. Sadeas is weak to thunder and dragon-based elements. So those are the elements you really want to use against this guy. But it's sort of unusual that he's been moving around this much. It's usually as he's going throughout the area for him to do it a little bit, but never this much. And of course, there he goes, flinching.
So if you kill him, you fail the mission.
No, you can't kill him.
Ah.
So once you do enough damage, he's going to immediately flee the area. And this guy... Oh, shit, I forgot. I should have gemmed in Speed Sharpener. But one of the things that this guy has is that he has a very powerful Water Blast. And I'm not sure if he's going to use it in Area 1, but I'm pretty damn certain that he will be using it before he goes into Area 3. It's quite a sight to behold. This guy does not mess around. What is he doing?
Staying in Area 1 as long as he possibly can.
This is not like a Sadeas. I've never seen this before. But as soon as that beard breaks, he's not going to mess around. He's going to go straight into Area 3. Yeah, so shout out to the Royal Ludroth for giving me so much stamina and limitless oxygen. So that whole thing about needing oxygen to be down here, that's a lie, so long as you have Royal Ludroth armor. Oh, damn. And of course, because this is a water-based monster with a water-based attack, it can also cause water blight, which makes your stamina go up much more slowly once you've used it. Alright, I think he's going to use his Water Blast. Or maybe not. I think he might be setting up for it. And Kayamba does something useful. Oh, we seem to have a knock at the door, so I'm going to pause this real quick, and we'll go see who's at the door. Alright, we're back. And, sorry about that. We had people here that wanted us to help with groceries. So now that that's out of the way, we can get back to this giant monstrosity.
And unless he's gonna edit out how long he had to wait, just skip about 5-6 minutes.
No, that's definitely gonna be edited out. I would never subject people to that sort of shit. Alright, I think he might be going. Oh, wow. He flinched again.
Almost looks like he's raging.
No, you'll know when he's raging. This guy has a very, very cool and interesting tell whenever he's raging. Oh, I think he's gonna use it. Oh, here we go. Boosh!
Shit.
So yeah, getting hit by that blows. Alright, and this should be... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think he's ever done that before. Like, he'll do that attack, but never in area 1 or 2. This is a very interesting Sideus.
Might be the strength of your weapon, and it's just hurting him more than
Possibly.
the time you actually would get to area 2 and 3.
Now, in case you guys are running out of oxygen, this guy's gonna pretty much go away here. Now, if you press, I believe it was the minus button to bring up your menu, and then you press X, it will signal for Cha-Cha to come near you, assuming that he's not knocked out like he is right now. And what he'll do is he'll release a stream of bubbles for you to use. Alright, what is this guy doing? Yeah, this is another one of his attacks that he does not use here. What is going on with this Sideus? This is bizarre, interesting, and bizarre. Now I'm just gonna power up my my sword to the next level here. That way, when I go and I start attacking him again, well, I can do a little bit more damage, hopefully, with any luck. Man, this guy is just moving super slowly. And of course, I'm gonna need to use a mini whetstone here. I've had instances where I have broken the beard in Area 1 before. Man.
He's almost out of Area 1.
Yeah, he's almost. He's not quite, though. Alright, I managed to tag him. By the way, you're getting a little far from the mic if you want to.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, shit. Sorry, we're trying to actually have good audio this time. I mean, it's probably not going to work, but, you know, we need to at least make an effort.
It's just huge.
Yeah, it's fucking massive, man. And let's see. What is he doing? That's what I want to know.
So if he gets past Area 3, you fail a mission?
I think so. I've never had it happen where he just completely leaves me behind. Because he's going slow enough for you to keep up with him. And his beard's not broken yet, which is interesting. Still not broken. It's gonna break here real soon, I can guarantee that. It's either that or this monster's bugging out or something, because this guy's behavior is just really weird. And of course he's now going to shake his head violently because he does not like these tiny little pests that are interfering with his godlike tendencies. And speaking of which, I believe Sideus literally means... Oh, there goes his beard, by the way. I believe it literally means God of the Sea, because you got Deus, which, if you guys ever heard the term Deus Ex Machina, that means God of the Machine. And of course, you got C, which is CEA in this instance. Pretty much, self-explanatory. It's sort of like a play on, the sea, ocean. So that's my little tidbit for you guys. But as you can see, this guy's moving a hell of a lot faster. He's going straight into Area 3. He does not give a shit anymore. And at this point, he's moving so fast you cannot keep up with him. In fact, I usually have something called a dash juice or a mega dash juice that grants me unlimited stamina temporarily just to keep up with this guy and get pot shots. Now, and he's also going to encounter a very big stone wall at the end, and he's going to attack it twice before we can get into Area 3, where the awesomeness that is this fight is going to occur. See, there's the giant wall. You can tell it's breakable because it has cracks in it. All breakable walls in video games have cracks in their walls. And this music, by the way, we can't really hear it because I have to keep the TV sound down to prevent any unnecessary feedback. But it's just serene. I love the sort of, I kind of want to call it ambience. It's not, I wouldn't call it quite call it ambience, but it's really good. But the music kicks up tremendously in Area 3, where the actual fight occurs. And there goes the wall. Now you can beat Sideus into the next area, and the cutscene won't trigger until his entire model is loaded in. See, like, here's our arena, but the cutscene has not played out yet. And that shiny glowing spot in the distance right in front of me, where it's going to be very important here in a minute. And here's the cutscene. Now we're ready to actually kick some ass here. And in fact, we managed to move so close to this freaking monstrosity that we are able to just go right ahead. Usually you have to swim up to him first. This doesn't typically happen. So breakable parts on this guy, of course, his beard, his horn, and also I believe, I'm not sure if his hood, his little cobra hood is part of this, of the beard break, but the back of his hood will break, and also you can break his tail. Now, there is a particular thing that we're looking for when it comes to this particular monster, and that is he's going to behave strangely here. And I'm not sure when he'll do it. It'll probably be when he goes into rage mode. And by the way, if you want to be pointless, feel free to throw a paintball at this guy. See? Like that. See, that was completely pointless because we know where the hell this fucker's at. And stay away from his mouth. Because it hurts. It hurts a lot. Now, I'm sort of doing something that I shouldn't be doing, which is actually attacking this guy directly. Because for the most part, my weapons aren't going to be incredibly effective against this monster. What I need to look for is one of the underwater ballistas, which I think, yeah, there's one right here. That underwater ballista ammo is going to be very useful for this particular situation. Alright. Does this one not work for it? Oh, that's what I did. I accidentally. You wanna know what I did?
Rid of it.
No. When I went and I got the underwater ballista ammo from the Argosy captain, I sent it to my inventory box.
Ah, shit.
But don't worry, we have some underwater ballista just, chilling out here. The underwater ballista will do considerable amounts of damage against the Sideus. So, do avoid getting hit by his massive ass hip check attack. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to load up into the ballista, and I'm going to fire away. I'm aiming specifically for the horns so I can break that big one. He only has the one horn break. And now he's in rage. You could tell he's in rage because of, well, everything's gone kind of pinkish now. And now I'm literally... Oh, shit. No! I don't want to be here.
Got sucked into that.
I don't think it has any suction power, though.
It looked like it slowed you down a little bit just so that he has a chance of hitting you with the blast.
That might have been lag. Oh, I believe... Yes, this is what I'm waiting for right here. He's going to start wandering around like he's trying to calm himself down or something, like he's so pissed off that he needs to go for a walk. And this is where we need to go to this thing right here. Be very careful. Do not click the A button. Because now we are going to wait. He is going to, like, rummage around here, and we're going to wait for him to come up.
Is that like a self-destruct thing?
I wish that would be badass. But no, it's something I would say almost as cool. So, now he's going to start coming up here. And there goes his horn. That, my friends, is called the Dragonator. It does massive amounts of damage to any Elder Dragon that gets caught in it.
Now, you can harvest that horn.
Yeah, you can harvest this horn twice. This is a massive monster. You get a bunch of carves off of him. So, the most common one is going to be the Crooked Horn. And, okay, Sedea's Scale. But, of course, we cannot kill this guy. This is a repel quest, you got to remember. Yeah. And you still have a bunch of time left before... I'm not sure why it's... If you don't do enough damage to him, it becomes time over and you fail the quest. But Sedeus also functions a lot like the older Elder Dragons, where even if, I believe, if you fail or if you repel the monster, that Elder Dragon still retains the a good amount of damage done to him from the previous fight. So there are second chances with Elder Dragons, so don't you worry. I'm not sure what this guy is doing, but let's get into what an Elder Dragon is. Every monster falls in under a certain sort of category or class. An Elder Dragon literally means that it falls under no current class of monster. So it's not a Leviathan, it's not a bird wyvern, it's not a flying wyvern. It's literally in a completely different class unto itself. And that means that an Elder Dragon doesn't necessarily have to be an actual dragon. There's a monster called the Current, which is literally a fucking unicorn. And that falls under the Elder Dragon class because it doesn't fall under any other category of monster. And with an Elder Dragon, the perks of being one is that you have immunity to traps. Any traps at all. A lot of Elder Dragons also have pretty good... I kind of want to say immunity, but there are quite a few that don't have the immunity, but a lot of them are immune to flash bombs. And of course, in the Sedeus' situation, everything's underwater, so you have hazards too. And there are also monsters out there that are not Elder Dragons, but they certainly can fall into the strength class of an Elder Dragon, and that makes them both thrill to hunt, but also very frightening too.
Can you use the dragon machine more than once?
Yes, however, it has a big recharge time. It's something like 15 minutes or something like that. The in-game time is also real time too, so it literally means we have 15 seconds, or 15 minutes, it would be awesome if it was 15 seconds, but 15 seconds, or 15 minutes of real time before it's ready to use again. And even then, I'm just guessing. I'm not sure if it's actually 15 minutes, it might be 20 minutes. And by the way, that water blast attack has a bigger range than it looks. Be very, very careful when being near him when he's using it.
Hit him with the Dragonator before he comes back to his senses.
It's not recharged.
Oh. Cha-Cha saying that down below.
Oh, that's because Cha-Cha's a fucking idiot.
We made it seem like it's already reloaded.
No, it's not. It will let you know when it's reloaded. Now, oh, okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna use some more underwater ballista. When you're first fighting this guy, the underwater ballista ammo is your best friend.
Is that unlimited?
No, it does have a limit to it. I'm not sure. Monster Hunter Tri was also one of the first, and it extends to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate here with replenishing resource nodes. Like every 5 minutes, a new node would appear, and then a different node would disappear. Ow, you motherfucker! That hurt. But the point is that there are occasions where you can't get what you need. Oh shit! What is going on here? Okay, I think I've just maxed out with ballista ammo. Oh yes, I have. Okay, this is gonna hurt. I don't even know where he... Oh, shit. Okay. That sucked. Now, I'm gonna try to lure him away. That way, I can actually see him when I go to use the ballista. Or, I could actually go to the other one. But it's a bit of a swim, though. So, got any good stories?
Oh. Not for online.
And I think oh yeah, he's following me. Get away from me. You're a bad man. You're a scary man.
At least you'll have a good headshot.
With any luck. What is he doing?
He's turning around.
Oh, and by the way, ballista. Oh,
Nice.
Hey, objective complete. Well, what I was gonna say was ballista is also the only type of ammunition that it doesn't matter where on the monster you hit, it always does consistent damage. So yeah, that was a Sideus fight. It's gonna take you guys a while before you actually beat this guy. And I'm not saying like it's gonna take you multiple attempts, but it's literally it's a time-consuming task. So you guys better prepare for it. But after he flees, you can fight him again, and you can actually defeat him. What is he doing up there? I've never actually taken the time to look at what he's doing all the way up there. No, come back. I want stuff from you. I want to finish you off. Get your ass over here. Damn, he's going up there quite far.
Probably surfacing.
Yeah, probably. And this guy also has a lot of rewards too. And I think the rarest one from him is called a deep sea scale.
Just like Pokemon. Just like Pokemon.
But in this case, we get ourselves a glorious cutscene.
And he surfaced. So that's the little town he was going to destroy. That's your town, right?
Yeah, basically. No one would miss it.
It looks pretty frail.
It's floating on water. Of course it's frail. And of course, this little bastard's going to take all the credit. Though I did have one situation where I almost killed a Sideus, but Cha-Cha finished the fucker off. That, if there's anything that pissed me off more than anything, it was that guy. And by the way, you gotta admire the male villagers here. Look at that cockpiece.
The what?
Look, that guy right there.
Oh.
Look at that bulge. But yeah, this is basically our happy ending. I'm not sure if we get reward items in this case, because this is basically a story-driven quest, but at the same time, when we repelled the Legaia crest, we got reward items, so I'm not sure, I don't quite remember if we're getting items in this case either. Fucking Cha-Cha. Oh, by the way, his staff there is based on the Kutku.
Is that the beak?
Yeah, it's the beak, and the little ears or the little leaves are the ears of the Kutku. It's a shame Kutku's not in this game.
yet his remnants are.
Oh, here we go. That's an odd place to put everything, but okay, so no deep sea scale. But anyways, that was fun. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.